Well, hello. Happy Wednesday. We are back. It is 2025. Looking over at my calendar. And this is our first one because I did not do one last Wednesday on the 1st. Our first edition of Powerful and Mindful Living with Coach Renee for 2025. And I come through every Wednesday to talk to you about all things related to your personal and professional development. Now, if you don't know me and we haven't seen each other before, so forth, I am Renee Cage. I am a licensed clinician. I'm a lifestyle strategist. I help women find their purpose, live in their passion, construct their power to stand in their success while creating the balance that they desire and they deserve. I'm also an international speaker, I'm a trainer. I help corporations introduce holistic wellness, stress reduction so they can have a thriving workforce. And I am an author. Boop. Art of Choosing You Unapologetically. It is 8 steps to health, happiness, and wellness. I am a retreat leader. I'll have that on there, but we're doing the art of choosing you unapologetically Bali in May, which is sold out. I was telling y'all, man, I told y'all to get y'all ticket, but it is sold out. We're gonna have so much fun, so much fun, so much fun. But I'll tell you more about that. There will be another opportunity. Don't be sad. I will do this again for you because you know what? This is the movement that we're creating of choosing yourself unapologetically. Wellness, right? And so that's the topic I'm gonna talk to you about today. I want you to reimagine what wellness is. I'm curious. Tell me in the chat, drop in the chat, what is your idea of wellness? If you're watching this on replay, hit hashtag replay. But what is your idea of wellness? Oftentimes, people think, and I want to give you like three ways to reimagine it and think about it because oftentimes most people think your wellness is just about eating healthy and exercising, and it's way more complex than that. And I'm gonna say complex as in hard, but it has so many more elements to it, and so it's about your physical well-being. How are you feeling? Well, and the root word is well. So when you feel well, what does that feel like? It feels good, right? Has a sense of wellness, right? I don't even know another way to say it. It just feels good. When you feel good. So your physical, right? So it's part of your physical. It's part of mental. Like how are you feeling emotionally, right? So there's your mental wellness. There's your emotional wellness. There's your social wellness, like there is your spiritual wellness, your financial wellness. It's all these different wellness, all these different aspects. There's your also like your hobbies and your fun. There is also like your relationships. It's just multifaceted, faceted, right? And so there's the misconception again, like it's just health and exercise. And all those are very important because they do help with your sense of wellness and a sense of being healthy, like the body does respond to how you treat it, both physically and what you put in it. But there's other parts of the way you live that encompasses your sense of wellness, right? And so your physical health, maybe, are you going to get your checkups, right? So it's not just about going working out, but it is like being in alignment with making sure getting those tests and things that are in right order, right? It's also about when I say not just your physical, but your mental is about your emotional regulation, right? It's about how you cope with things, right? How you respond to stress, right? What's your mindset? What's your level of, you know, hope and for new things, your growth mindset. It's just like how do you feel? How do you act? Right. Then there's your emotional wellness. Like, how are you able to communicate your emotions effectively to people and get your ideas and your feelings across? Are you able to receive information from others? How is that? How do you do that? How are you doing that? There's your spiritual wellness, right? It's like, what is your connection to your source of power? Who gives you your power, right? What is your sense of your purpose, right? A sense of meaning, purpose. Everybody's like, what am I here for, right? Do you have a connection with that? Is there clarity around that? Is there alignment with that? And so again, your financial wellness. How are you spending your money? Are you a good steward of your money? Are you stressing over money? Are you looking at money through abundance and is this always coming and flowing? What are your ideas around that? Are you nurturing ideas about growth, your personal, professional development? Are you pushing yourself out of your comfort zone? Are you trying new things? Are you having fun? Are you doing things for pleasure? It's all of those things encompasses your wellness. It does. So, how are you tending to that, right? How are you tending that? So I want you to imagine like all of that is about your wellness. And, excuse me, and it's an individual sport. What feels like wellness to me may not necessarily feel like wellness to you. The things that I like to do, you're like, girl, I ain't trying to do that. Does not float my boat. That's fine. But is your, not your point, but your responsibility to yourself to discover those things, to explore those things, to be curious about those things, right? Yes, eating well and working out are very helpful. But again, it is all of those other elements that also impacts your sense of wellness, right? And so one of the ways to really lean into cultivating a sense of wellness is mindfulness, practicing mindfulness. You'll hear me talk about that all the time, all the time. All right, there you go about mindfulness again. But it's really important. What is mindfulness? This is about being right now in the moment. Because we're always so far in the back, tripping off with something that happened, or we're super hyper focused on the future, or what if this doesn't work out, or what about this, and oh, I got to get this done, and da, 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 da. Always in the future. We don't have control over the future. All we have is the present moment. So learning how to just have gratitude in the present moment, right? So, and then also self-care is about like, how can you incorporate things in your daily routine? Self-care isn't just about getting your hair and your nails done, ladies. We're just going to get your hair cut, gentlemen. It's about how do you pour back into yourself? Maybe it's taking a nap periodically. Maybe it's reading your favorite book. Maybe it's going for your walk. Maybe it's going to get a room and just, stay and do room service and read your book or your romance stories or whatever, right? It's what maybe it's going hiking. Maybe it is playing with your grandkids. Maybe it's playing with your pets. What is your wellness? What pours back into your cup? Maybe it is going to the spa and getting a massage. Maybe it is steaming every Friday. That's me. So, wellness is your responsibility to identify for yourself, right? And then also, it's also about just the small things that you could do. Deep breathing. It is so delicious to just stop and just do a deep breath. Just stop and do. I won't give you an assignment. I want to give you an assignment. Next time we meet, I want you to tell me how was it for you. I want to challenge you to do 3 exercises of deep breathing every day. Whether it's 5 deep breaths, 3 deep breaths, even 1 deep breath. I want you to try it 3 times a day and let me know how that goes for you. Okay. And the last part that I want to give you a tip about your wellness and your cultivating your sense of wellness is your community. Who are you in community with? Who is in your ecosystem? Who do you listen to? Okay. How are you engaging with other people that may have like-minded ideas about wellness or interesting activities and hobbies? Who can you connect with to reinforce these these ways of being that you have, right? So I encourage you to always be looking at ways to enhance your wellness, okay? Because it's limitless. It's limitless. It's limitless. Okay. And so next week We will be back here, same time, same bat line. Powerful and Mindful Living with Coach Renee, where I talk about all things related to your personal professional development. I want to do also another special shout out to all of those that have supported, that have commented, that have liked, that have come out to any of my events, that have purchased the workbook and is doing the workbook, giving me feedback on that. I would just want to say thank you. Want to say thank you. And I want to say yourself is saying thank you, because those things, when you get this book, this is your gift to yourself. Your gift to yourself to create your roadmap, your personal roadmap to choose yourself unapologetically. This is what we're doing in 2025 and beyond. We are guiltlessly taking care of ourselves. We are guiltlessly pouring back into our cup. We are taking off Superwoman cake. We are not overthinking. We are not being perfectionists. We are not being people pleasers. We are not being hyper independent. We are living the soft life. We are onto the nap ministry. We are doing us. We are creating the life that we dream about. We are doing, being, and having everything that we desire. It's all, everything you need is within you. We are talking kindly to ourselves. We are creating boundaries with people. We are protecting our peace and our space. We're doing all of those things in 2025. And I want to take you on a journey with me to Bali. Now, you didn't miss this first Bali trip because we sold out. We are sold out. It's going to be 14 women. We are going to be in Bali, having a wonderful time, pouring back into ourselves. But I'm going to do this Bali trip again. So stay tuned about the new dates for the fall Bali trip. Okay. But Bali in May, she is all sold out. So you missed out. Now those that got their seats, you're in a time for your in your life. Okay. Transformative. Pouring back to you. Being pampered on. Doing all the things. Feeling recharged when you come home. Feeling clear. Feeling empowered. Feeling unapologetic. That's what's going to happen when you come back from Bali. All right. So I'll see you next week. Next Wednesday, 6:30, Powerful and Mindful Living with Coach Renee, where we talk about all the things related to your development, to your growth, to your healing, to your transformation. That is all for you. All you got to do is just reach out and grab it. I'll see you in a week. Peace. Oh, and if you're not already following me on all the platforms, Renee Cage, LCSW, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So go on and subscribe on YouTube as well, because I do workshops on my YouTube channel. All right. Again, sharing is caring. Let a friend know. I also have a Facebook community called Boss Ladies on a Journey of Limitless Possibilities. So come on and join the tribe. All right, join the tribe and be supported and uplifted. And we're doing things a little differently in 2025, because you can't keep doing the same thing over and over. Think you're gonna get a new result. Just don't happen that way, right? You tweak it just a little bit, it's gonna have just a tweak, a little bit different result, right? And the thing about when we shift our mindset, it's like instantaneously. You have instantaneous different outcomes. It's just magical in that way. So just know that a changed mind and changed heart gives you a changed results. All right, now we out.